Miss Danreael here, and I have a word for you. Godfidence. We have to have confidence in God and understand that when we trust Him, all things are possible. So look, the verse for this video is Joshua 1:9, and it reads, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." So look, this word Godfidence, what does this word remind you of? Confidence, right? When you're confident, like there's a knowing, like you're gonna win. You're that guy or that girl. You know that there's a possibility. Like it's almost like you believe it. Like the definition of confidence is a feeling or conscious of knowing that God is in control. So once we start having this confidence, we're gonna know like God is behind it. So it's possible I'm gonna win. There's no way that I can lose once we start having this confidence. And I want to challenge you, have confidence. Now, if you have confidence and confidence, they're not gonna be able to really mess with you or touch you like that. So confidence is so important. Confidence is trusting in all things, even in difficult times or painful things, painful times. You may be going through grief. You may be going through trials. You may be going through tribulation. You may be experiencing things that you've never experienced before. But guess what? You got confidence, right? You got it. Make sure you get it. If you don't got it, you got to have it. Confidence, you know that things can work together for good if we tune into the spirit of who it is at work in us. Confidence is an essential attitude and approach to life for a person of faith. It's so important that we have this confidence because we have to get in tune with things. We have to get into alignment with things. We have to know, what are we doing? Where are we going? It's so important because once you're in tune with things and you're in alignment with things, that's where it's going to be at. That's where it's going to happen. That thing that you've been waiting on, that thing that you've been praying for, that thing that you've been struggling with, that thing that has you in bondage, that thing that has you tied up, that's where your breakthrough is going to be when you get in tune into alignment. And it says this is an essential attitude and approach to life for a person of faith. So if you call yourself a believer, if you call yourself God's child, God's chosen one, God's daughter, God's son, if you believe in the Most High God, if you believe in His Son, Jesus Christ, it's so important that you have this attitude. It's so important because once you start there with your mind, everything else comes after. It starts in your mind. It starts with the mindset. It starts with you being mindful of what's going on in your mind, your heart, your spirit, your body, and in your surroundings. That's where it starts at. It starts in the mind. You have to start making an active choice to keep God first in your life and to know that He's in control. Know that God is the source. Some people like to call Him the universe. Some people like to play with crystals and do this and do that, play with sage. But you got to know God is the source, the Most High God. You have to know that God is the creator of the universe. He is not the universe. He's the creator of the universe. You have to know that. You have to put God before any and everything in your life. You have to go to God about every decision that you're making, whether it's small or big. You have to know that you have to have a relationship with the Most High God. You have to be in prayer with the Most High God each and every day. You have to fall on your knees, hit that floor, and get on your knees and cry out to God and let Him know that you need Him. Don't be so prideful and so arrogant and so confident that you don't need God, because you do. We all do. We all fall short of His glory. We've all sinned. But it's important that you have this attitude of confidence. It's important that you have a positive attitude, because what you are is what you're going to attract. If you're a positive person, you're going to attract positivity. Doors are going to open for you. People are going to gravitate towards you. Things are going to change for you because you're walking by faith, not by sight. You're having a good spirit about yourself, a good attitude. That's how God wants you to be. He wants you to be a peacemaker. He says, blessed are the peacemakers. Those will be called the children of God. God wants you to be a good person, a good man, or a good woman. I'm challenging you on this day to start today. You may have had a past of recklessness, rebelliousness, negativity, bad attitudes, whatever. But I'm challenging you to start this day, this Monday, to change things around. Change your mindset. Change your perspective. Talk to God. Ask Him, Lord, what am I doing? What's up? What do I need to do? Godfidence is bigger than confidence. Like, that's something that we may miss. Godfidence is bigger than confidence. Some people may think this word is made up. It might be, but it's a good word. Godfidence. It means you have to be trusting in God absolutely. And you have to know that God makes things work for you because you love him. And to those he loves and that are called according to his purpose, all things will work for your good because you love him, because you submitted to him, because you put time in for him, because you sacrificed for him, because you gave up your life of sin for him, because you actually do what you're supposed to do, because you walk in the fruits of the Spirit. God is going to make a way for you. He is going to do it. Things are going to turn around. Things are going to look up. And when you see it, when you touch it, when it's there, when you can feel it, you're not even going to believe it. It's going to be something so beautiful, so marvelous, so miraculous. Something that, like, you can't even understand. Like, Lord, how did you do this for me? Like, you're not going to believe it. Yes, it's going to happen. Whatever it is that you've been waiting for, that you've been praying for, it's going to happen. And you're not going to believe it. It's going to be so beautiful. You're not going to believe it. Oh. So look, I want to remind you, you have to have a firm trust in the Most High God. You have to believe in him. You have to have faith. We as people of faith, we have to walk by faith and not by sight. Those things that we're hoping for, praying for, wishing for, whether it's a family, a child, a business, money, blessings, a home, a car, growth, whatever it is that we are praying for, hoping for, wishing for, thinking about, I want you to know that it's yours. It's yours. That husband, that wife, that money, that dream, that job, like I said, that car, that business, it's yours. We're walking by faith right now. We can't see it yet. It's not in our hands physically yet, but it's yours. I want you to remember that, and I want you to have confidence. I want you to have confidence in yourself. I want you to love yourself enough. I want you to know that you are worthy. I want you to know that you are a king or a queen. I want you to know that you are walking by the fruits of the Spirit this year. You have let go of all negativity. You have let go of all disbelief. You have let go of all the works of the flesh. You have let go of all those things, and now you are getting into alignment with the Most High God. You are living, and you are called according to his purpose. I want you to know that, and I want you to remember this word, Godfidence. It's a strong trust in God. It's a strong belief knowing that he's in control. It's the knowing. It's the consciousness of knowing. I want you to remember this word. Yes. So look, I pray this message blessed you. I love you. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.